was a Sunday morning when we got the news that the lockdown is now over and the whole of Thimphu can finally jump back in fervor. So that Monday, on the 1st of February, when the skies were a jubilant shade of Eve's-kind blue, and the pine needles were all over the ground and everywhere they flew, we made it back to work and breathed life anew. For many, going back to work might be a thing so mundane, and the idea of wasting away your days enslaved in tasks is nothing but a pain. But when you're blessed enough to be working on a place like this, where every single day is an adventure encapsulated in bliss, when you're surrounded by beauty, by inspiring corners, and architecture that fills the soul, where every shadow, every dewdrop, every tree is a pathway to piecing your broken self into an all-encompassing whole. Who would not want that? I learned that as a broken humanity, we do have to strive and work in order to live. But could we find a pathway to realizing our dreams in whatever our fate gives? As I wandered again through the grounds, in the fringes of the Himalayan blue pine forests, punctuated by a murmuring stream, I tried to gather my memories and reminded myself that this is no longer a dream. After 45 days of lockdown, where the world we once knew were suddenly scaled back into the 4 tiny corners of our homes, our perspectives changed. Suddenly, we had to dance to life's music with a whole different melody and tones. But as soon as our world opens up again, and the sun seems to shine bright again, and the crows and magpies playfully return to the perches again, we pick up the pieces and put them together again. We have to walk the path again. We have to turn the prayer wheels again and murmur a fervent prayer that all will be well again. So that very morning, when we finally had a chance to drive up to the mountain ridge, where our lodge, our place of work, our place of belonging was perched, enshrouded by the ever-changing clouds, and where we used to welcome guests and adventure seekers a few faded winter days ago. We let out a gasp, took a deep breath, and uttered a word of thanks for this brand new day where we live our lives again in the arms of sunshine. In the incoming murmuring of the brook as it lulls us to sleep, the first iris blooms in the morning to remind us of the coming weeks of winter, that spring is not far behind. The wagging of tails of our dogs that we've been trying to cuddle in our arms, the world beyond that seemed to only exist in emails, in various Zoom calls, in Microsoft Teams, in slide decks and Excel files. It surely is a mundane world. But it is a world that we hold really dear, and one that fills our hearts with warmth.